Welcome to another episode of Rebel Rewind. My name's Christopher. Over here is Eric with me as always. How are you doing, Eric?
Oh man, I'm kind of frazzled, but I'm good today. How you doing?
Yeah, doing good. Doing good. It's getting cold up here in the northern parts here.
Yeah, we getting a
Minus
cold front.
yeah, we're -7 today, so we warmed up a little bit, but we're
hmm
starting to get dipped down again. So
Yeah, we're just getting a cold front right now. It's like the wind is blowing
we're
like crazy and getting cooler.
we're starting to feel like Hoth up here, planet of Hoth.
Oh yeah, Canada, yeah, but over here it's like sometimes it gets a little cooler. Like maybe they said supposedly it's gonna be freezing tonight, like in
Oh
the
yeah,
30s.
wow,
Yeah, 30
yeah,
between 30s and 40s until like 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. But
yeah.
it's not like
And
Philadelphia or up
I
north,
know, I know it's not like it wouldn't be the first time you guys have had snow in Texas. So
Oh yeah, yeah. It was a little while back in 2021. Yeah.
yeah, a few years ago, eh? Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
that must have been crazy, eh?
yeah. That's like nobody knew what to do. It was like everything shut down pretty much.
Yeah, yeah. Got a
hmm
Patrick Popography in the chat. It says, "Hey fellas, hey
What's up,
Patrick,
Patrick?
thanks
How's it
for
going,
coming
brother?
in." Yeah. So episode 3 of Skeleton Crew tonight. So I'm excited about that. How are you feeling about that?
Oh, dude, I'm super excited. Can't wait to see where the story goes. Cliffhanger was a good cliffhanger last week, so
Yeah,
we'll see
yeah.
where. It looked like they're already,
Do you want
breaking out
to?
of prison.
Yeah. Do you want to hop into our news stories, or you want to talk predictions first?
Oh, well, let's go ahead and
Let's
well,
jump into our
I don't
news
want to talk.
stories. Yeah,
Yeah, let's go to the
yeah.
news
Let's
stories
jump into
because
the
I
news
don't know how long
stories.
it's gonna
Okay.
be.
All right. Let's jump into the news stories first. So, our first news story. So this one we got some Ahsoka season 2 news here. So from the Bespin Bulletin, Star Wars Ahsoka season 2 to film in the UK, and it won't be as reliant on the volume, which is interesting because they've used the volume on I think every single Star Wars series other than Andor. Andor, they
hmm
actually went to the UK and they filmed it in locations and stuff like that,
Yeah,
which made Andor kind of feel like more of a movie to me, in my opinion, anyways.
exactly.
The article reads: over a handful of weeks ago, it was reported by Daniel RPK via their Patreon that Ahsoka season 2 was looking to shoot in the United Kingdom, with filming starting in April. The report was labeled as an exclusive, though it was reported exclusively months earlier that the second season was gearing up to shoot in April, at least as of the time of writing. So it's now being reported by IndieWire that the second season of Ahsoka is looking to shoot in the United Kingdom this spring. Now, with IndieWire and Daniel RBK reporting the UK production and them hearing it from a single source, it's apparent that this is the case, and Ahsoka season 2 will be filming in the United Kingdom this April. The IndieWire article mentions that as of now, Lucasfilm has no planned projects looking to shoot in the US in the foreseeable future. So that's interesting as well. So I wonder
hmm
what they're going to be doing with the volume then. But I mean, they I think they do have a volume in the UK as well, do they not?
I'm not 100% sure, but I mean it would be central. You think that would be the case because they do film a
Yeah,
lot over there, so that would make
yeah. So
sense.
I thought they had a volume over in the UK, or they were setting one up there as well. So
Mhm.
who knows? Maybe they'll use it over there. Um, but yeah, the past U.S. productions include the first season of Ahsoka, The Book of Boba Fett, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Skeleton Crew, and 3 seasons of The Mandalorian, as well as Mandalorian and Grogu movie. The first Star Wars movie to shoot entirely in the United States, and that wrapped some days ago, which we do have an article about later in this episode here. So recent United Kingdom Star Wars productions include Andor seasons 1 and 2, The Acolyte was shot over there, and the Star Wars sequel trilogy. So I mean, the UK isn't unfamiliar territory for Star Wars movies or productions.
Mhm.
But it seems like it's interesting that they're switching the Ahsoka production over to the UK. So I wonder if we'll get to see some UK actors pop up in
Yeah,
Ahsoka season 2, possibly, right? So,
yeah.
yeah. What do you think? I mean, I think it's kind of interesting that they're going to be shooting in the UK. Maybe
Yeah,
they'll get
no.
some more on location stuff.
hmm Yeah, like you said, like a lot of the original trilogies were filmed over there, so it's like it
Yeah.
kind of full circle, and it's cool that they do. You have a lot of awesome, amazing actors from UK, so
Yeah.
a lot of them, the Empire, but it makes sense, and that's a good thing that they're filming over there.
Hmm.
It could be a little pricey over here to film movie. That's why a lot of times they choose to film in Canada or some other places because it's so
Yeah.
expensive to film here.
Yeah.
So if you,
Patrick's excited for tonight's episode.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So are we. Yeah. After that cliffhanger, right?
hmm
Angel said, WTF is happening with Mandalorian season 4. I don't think it's happening. It's pretty much a movie now. So,
hmm
I mean, I'd be pretty surprised if they announced a season 4 later on. Which, I mean, it's entirely possible, but nothing yet. Patrick has said they do have a volume in the UK.
There you
He said
go.
I think there's a volume in either New Zealand or Australia. Yeah, so that's what I thought. I thought I heard there was a volume over in the UK as well. So I guess they could still use the volume over there, but apparently they're trying to get away from it, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, so that
I love the on location feel.
yeah
The shows and stuff like that.
with Andor, right?
hmm
Because Andor was all like on
Yeah,
location, right? They went to these locations that felt like a movie, right?
yeah.
So
I mean, it's useful, but the volume is useful. But I mean, to film on scene, that's probably the best bet, and it gives that the more authentic feel for what you're going for.
yeah, yeah,
hmm
agreed.
All
So
right,
that's the
so
Ahsoka news there.
all right, so James Mangold and Bo Williman closes in to finish a draft of Dawn of the Jedi. So director James Mangold has indicated that he and his co-writer Bo are nearing completion of a draft for the Star Wars script set in the Dawn of the Jedi era. James Mangold revealed that this update while promoting his latest film, the Bob Dylan biopic. So Mangold said his partner and I have been writing it. I don't know what's next because we haven't gotten to the end of that process. We're trying to finish the draft. As it stands, the details about the future of the project are pretty vague. It's not clear who's starring in the Star Wars adventure or where it will be made. Though last we heard, the project is still going well despite the lack of established production timeline. Also noteworthy is that James Mangold is also developing a Swamp Thing film that he is writing and directing for DC Studios at the same time while he's working his Star Wars project. Although he has stated that he's unsure which project will move forward back in 2023. Momentum appears to be on the side of Star Wars. But only time will tell. An undated, untitled Star Wars project is set to release in December 17, 2027. It is not clear if the date will be reserved for the Star Wars James Mangold co-writing and directed film. So I think this is at least we're getting some kind of update that he's working on the draft, that he's pretty much almost at the time for ending of
Yeah,
finishing the draft. But with the drafts is that things will change if if it doesn't feel right. But I mean, at least
yeah,
some movement on the movie. So
yeah. At least we're getting an update. It's a pretty big update, right? Like you said, like with the writing, like there's rewrites and stuff that happens. There's going to
mm-hmm.
be more than one draft. I don't know how many drafts usually typically. Like I'm sure most movies end up in like a second or third draft at
Yeah.
least. So but I mean, at least we're getting this update that he's finishing the first draft. So maybe we'll find out some more about what the story could be about.
Mm-hmm.
And 2027 is a long way. Like that
Yeah.
December 2027 slot, it's still a ways away. It could be the James Mangold movie, or it could be the Charmin Obaid Chinoy
Mm-hmm.
movie coming out in that slot. Who knows? But either way, it gives both of those movies quite a bit of time to get the story right. It gives them time to get the actors and stuff and all that pre-production stuff right. So lots
Mm.
of time. So take the time, get it perfect, right?
Exactly. Now I didn't know that he was working on a DC Swamp Thing film. I think
I
that's
didn't
awesome.
either.
I love DC, so that's pretty awesome that you're going to be doing a Swamp Thing movie. So that's cool.
Yeah, and another thing, like I think I forgot that this Bo Williman worked on Andor previously too. So I mean, he's got some Star Wars experience as well. Yeah, it says it in the article. House of Cards, The Ides of March, and Andor. So I mean, they both. I mean, and James Mangold did the Indiana Jones: The Dial of Destiny, so they both worked with Lucasfilm. So yeah, no, that's good.
It's all good news.
Exciting news. Yep. Yeah. Angel says I'm not watching it. You're not going to watch the Mandalorian and Grogu movie when it hits theaters?
Or is it the Dawn of the Jedi?
Or the Dawn of the Jedi, yeah. Padawan Chronicles, Andrea says here.
What's up, Andrea?
So, yeah, let us know in the chat what you think about this. And also, who's excited for episode 3 of Skeleton Crew this evening as well? Because that's coming out in less than half an hour here. Yeah, so exciting stuff. My next story here, we got some Dave Filoni, Mandalorian, and Grogu filming news. So officially, because we got news that the movie had wrapped a little while ago, and then they went back and said no, it didn't wrap filming. But now we actually have word from the horse's mouth, so to speak. Dave Filoni himself opened up about Grogu's big screen update for 2026's The Mandalorian and Grogu. So filming for The Mandalorian and Grogu has officially wrapped, and Dave Filoni is hyped about Grogu's evolution. Confirmed as the next Star Wars movie on the docket, The Mandalorian and Grogu is a continuation of the hit Disney Plus series, The Mandalorian, starring the galaxy's favorite father and son duo, and is well on its way to theaters in 2026. So Dave Filoni talks The Mandalorian and Grogu's headlining star. So at the premiere of Skeleton Crew, Lucasfilm's Chief Creative Officer Dave Filoni confirmed filming has wrapped on The Mandalorian and Grogu and teased what to expect from Grogu's big screen debut. When asked by Extra TV about what he could share about the film, in true Filoni fashion, he answered nothing. Yet he couldn't help but praise the franchise's biggest pint-sized star, Grogu, and how exciting advanced puppetry for the character, saying it's amazing how it's evolved. So he said, this is what he was quoted as saying. He said, nothing, of course. I'm very excited about it as well. John and I had a great time working on that, as we always do. It was great seeing Grogu. He's become such a star. It's amazing how it's evolved, what we can do now with the puppetry compared to season 1, and where we are today in a film working with the team, which I worked quite a bit with them on the puppetry. Legacy Effects, fantastic job. What a wonderful little creation Grogu is. So a new and improved Grogu for the Mandalorian movie. So that's interesting. We should be able to be in for quite the ride there with the new and improved Grogu puppetry mixed with some CGI, I'm sure, right? So but I mean, it's wrapped, so that means Star Wars Celebration Japan 2025. There's probably like a guarantee. I'm sure they're guaranteed to show something, right? They're going to tease something, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Like because you're finished now, December, so you got December, January, February, March. Celebrations in April, so you got a few months to get. I mean, they already showed like a bit of a trailer at the D23 in America here, right? Like in the States. So they're gonna show something at Celebration for sure, which is exciting for those who are going.
Yeah, here comes the fun part. What do you think? Editing. I love the editing part of films.
Yeah,
that could pretty much make or break basically a movie. So, but yeah, I love what we were talking about, the puppetry, how back in the 70s and 80s, we had a Jabba the Hutt, and pretty much like how they were doing a lot of the characters and behind the scenes. I love watching those, behind the scenes kind of filming the puppetry and stuff like that. But now it's so much the way they make the puppets nowadays just so realistic. Grogu looks beautiful. They got the animatronics along with the puppetry of the body, and then CGI on top of that. So it's going to look so amazing on film in a big screen.
Yeah.
So I can't wait, man.
I know. I can't wait either. So Angel said, it's sad that Grief Karga died. He will no longer be around. Grogu, who saved him once. Yeah. R.I.P. Carl Weathers. Yeah. Absolutely. Andrea says, are you guys back later to recap? Actually, we're doing like the watch party, and then we'll recap right after. So should be fun.
Should be fun.
So tune in if you want to watch with us. Angel says Dave looks like a nerdy cowboy. Yeah, I mean, he does. He's got his look, that's for sure, right? His iconic cowboy hat. So, yeah.
All right. So last story for, at least my last story, right? This last story for today. So Jeremy Allen White joined Star Wars film The Mandalorian and Grogu as Jabba the Hutt's son. So Jeremy Allen White has joined Star Wars film The Mandalorian Grogu as the voice of Jabba the Hutt's son, Road of the Hutt. Variety has confirmed that the project marks the first major franchise for the actor following his Emmy-winning breakthrough role for the FX series The Bear. Plot details have been hard to come by for The Mandalorian Grogu, so White's casting as Jabba the Hutt's son provides a real glimpse of what could be in store for the movie. The Mandalorian is set for years following the events of 83's Return of the Jedi, in which Princess Leia strangles Jabba the Hutt to death. So recently, the Book of Boba Fett revealed that Jabba's absence left a power vacuum among the organized crime bosses on Tatooine. Two of Jabba's cousins made a play for his territory, only to be defeated by Boba Fett, who takes over instead. It seems likely that Jabba's son, however, involved in the new film, Boba Fett should make an appearance, and also Fennec Shand could make an appearance as well. So the Mandalorian creator Jon Favreau is directing the Mandalorian Grogu film from a screenplay wrote with Dave Filoni. The project will also star Pedro Pascal, Sigourney Weaver as an undisclosed role, and set to debut May 22nd, 2026. So yeah, I mean, we were talking about this maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago about Boba Fett's potential, role in the film, and if it was possible, we'd see Boba Fett, and he was like really putting it out there that he pretty much closing the conversation that no, he's not, they haven't even contacted him yet.
Yeah, so, yeah. I mean, but at the same time, like he could just be like lying to us, right? He could just be saying that stuff and not getting in trouble with Disney, right? So,
so we Road of the Fett in play, trying to get his father's position as the boss. I mean, I'm not sure if he's still going to be at the age he was on the Clone Wars. Was it the Clone Wars or Rebels?
Yeah, Clone Wars. Yeah, no, he was still an infant, right? So he's got to be
baby. So maybe he's like maybe a teen or something.
Yeah,
but
I'm just gonna look up and see how much of a time gap there is.
Yeah, so there's much to speculate about this, and like we're talking about, Boba Fett should make an appearance. I mean, he's pretty much saying that he's not, or they haven't contacted him, but I think him and Fennec Shand are definitely going to make an appearance. They have to make an appearance. With all the organized crime and on Tatooine, it's got to be.
Yeah, so
for sure.
Yeah, I'm just looking it up here. Yeah, so Clone Wars takes place 22 BBY, and then Mandalorian takes place in 5 ABY. So, well, that's
15 years or something like that. Roughly.
Yeah, 14 or 15 years, roughly. Yeah, so
he would probably be maybe
he'd be older.
Yeah, a little older. Maybe a teen or a preteen or something like that. I'm not sure how the age wise with the Hutt species, but
yeah. Patrick says, I'm gonna watch Skeleton Crew with Amy, then recap with Ricky afterwards. Yeah, it could be one big slug by then. Yeah, probably. I would imagine so. I would imagine so. Yeah. So that's interesting news. I haven't seen any of any of his work. Have you seen any of Jeremy Allen White's work? Like, I haven't seen The Bear.
No,
I haven't
watched it either.
Yeah, I haven't watched what's the other stuff that he's known for, because like I don't think I've seen him in anything, so I can't really judge if it's a good call for that. Yeah, what else has he been in? Shameless, yeah, I haven't seen Shameless. That would be the next big one. Shameless, The Bear, The
He looks so
Iron
much like
Claw.
Gene Wilder, though. I mean,
Yeah, I thought that too. I did think that when I saw it.
He can
Yeah,
play him.
yeah, I was thinking that when I saw the picture of him, but like I haven't actually seen him in anything, so I'm
I
not sure.
I haven't.
I couldn't really say. Yeah,
Matter of fact, I don't even know how his voice is.
Yeah, Patrick says Shameless and The Bear are both awesome. There we go. Well, we'll have to see, because he's just playing the voice of Rhoda the Hutt. So.
He's got to do that voice, though.
Yeah,
he's got to do the voice. He's got to do the voice.
Yeah. Do you want to talk? Do you want to talk some rumors, or not rumors? Predictions for the show before we
sure.
Before the episode comes out on Disney Plus.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Let's, so because where we ended off last time, like we mentioned, like the first two episodes each had their own cliffhanger. The first episode, the first episode had the cliffhanger where they're traveling through hyperspace and they're all screaming, right, and it ends there, and then it continues off there. So second episode ended with them in the prison, and Jude Law supposedly used the Force to grab that key, right, and then Wim was like, oh, you're a Jedi, and John kind of like, can you keep the secret kind of thing. So I would imagine it's going to pick up right where it left off, similar to how episode 2 picked up right after episode 1. So I would imagine we're going to see them getting out of that spaceport and getting on the ship and possibly maybe they need repairs for their ship still, because they didn't get their ship repaired yet. So I would imagine they'd look for another planet, possibly. Could it be Tatooine? Because we're supposed to go to Tatooine in this movie, in this series as well. So do we see Tatooine this early in the series, or maybe it's some other clips from the trailer? Because we do see them in the some sort of like fancier planet where they're inside there, and he's saying there's bounty hunters after us or whatever. He said there's a crew of murderous bounty hunters. I mean, which was originally a crew of murderous pirates, right? And he's in that really fancy interior of some building there. So who knows?
I wonder if they're going to get a clear break and escape the planet without being noticed and being followed by.
I don't know.
I think
that'd be too easy, though, right? That'd be too easy.
Yeah, no, I think it's not going to be a clear break for them. I think they're going to be, be followed. Maybe get a scene where like Boba Fett, like the Boba Fett kind of esque, like trailing behind their ship.
Yeah.
But not Boba Fett, but maybe another bounty hunter. So.
Yeah. We'll have to see, because they did switch that line from pirates to bounty hunters. So we'll see if any bounty hunters show up this episode.
Yeah.
Patrick said he's been a standout in both series. Okay, so that's good. Do we see Hondo? I don't know. I think Hondo would be something they would save for like a later episode, if not the last.
Maybe the last 2 episodes, maybe.
Yeah, right. Someone as big as Hondo. But I mean, there's other characters that could show up, like Maz Kanata could show up. If we're talking bounty hunters, like Bosk could show up. IG-88 could show up.
Yep. Yeah, Forlom. Yeah, those guys.
Yeah, we'll get a little more intel on Aten. Yeah, and the planet hidden treasure lore, maybe. Yeah, possibly. That's interesting, right? Because everyone seems to think this planet's a myth. So
yeah, let's hear what other pirates or how bounty hunters see the planet. We know it's supposedly like a fairy tale, or it's not it's not real, but let's see how much they know of the planet, but them actually not being there, not ever going there before. So it'd be kind of interesting their take on the planet.
Yeah.
And what are they hiding on that planet? Because I mean, like we were talking last time, like the droids are pretty much controlling where they can go, the boundaries, setting all these boundaries. You know, you make sure you go to school, you go to work, and they don't like let them
There's no flying. There's
explore.
no ships of any kind
No
that are
ships.
coming in or out. Yeah.
So it's like
So,
why they pretty much guarding your planet like that?
yeah. Patrick says, "All right, fellas, gonna drop. Enjoy Skeleton Crew. You enjoy it
Enjoy,
too,
man.
Patrick." Speaking of, let's see if it's up there yet. I think we're about 5 minutes out, so
Okay.
let's see if it's up there. Probably not yet. I'd be surprised if it's up there.
Let's see if I can.
No.
My screen.
Nope, not yet. So
Not yet.
5 more minutes.
So yeah, no, this is all gravy stuff, man. Love the little little hype for the next episode. The little the way it ended. Like easy a Jedi.
Yeah, I know. I'm kind of curious, right?
Yeah.
What do you think? You think he's a Jedi? Because
I think
so. If we Google like the cast, and I think it was brought up in I saw another video about it or another article about it. If you Google Skeleton Crew cast, I'm just gonna Google it right now and share my screen here. Where are we?
he goes by another name, doesn't he? What was that?
Yeah.
I forgot who was in.
Or did they?
Legends.
Oh, I think they removed her. There was the Nina Norwood.
Oh, the mother, right?
Yeah, who I'm assuming is a mother in possibly a flashback. So my thing, what I'm thinking is that Jude Law, Jod Norwood is like the child of a Jedi, or two Jedis possibly, right? But I don't think I don't think that I don't think he's like a fully trained Jedi himself. So he has Force powers, like clearly. But I don't think he's like trained in using any other Force powers. So I think he can just like possibly just move stuff like that, and that's maybe the limits to his abilities.
So
which could be interesting. I wonder if we could see like a flashback this episode, or if they'll wait till like episode 4
to see him actually, utilize or Force powers if he has it. So what's his name? Crimson Jack is the name he used to go by, like in Legends. I think that was the name that they gave him before, and they also mentioned on one of the stories that it was Crimson Jack. So I'm not sure. I haven't done any research on Crimson Jack, the character, if he has any Force powers, if that's pretty much where they're going with this. So it'd be kind of interesting if someone did some research on that before.
And he's I don't know. My gut is telling me he's definitely Captain Sivo or Sivo from the first episode there. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's him underneath the mask, right?
Yeah, no, I mean, there's that we were talking about that story where he talks about him being under a helmet or a mask. So it's like that's definitely got to say something for sure about that's his character.
Yeah, and like if we were part of his crew, let's just say we were part of his crew there, and he led us on this, taking over the ship, trying to get this treasure, trying to get all these credits, these Republic credits, and there's one measly Republic credit in their safe. I'd be pretty pissed off. So I'd be like, yeah, okay, let's throw this guy into the pirate prison in our spaceport there, right?
Yeah.
So that's probably where he's been sitting. I mean, obviously he can get out. He could have gotten out at any time, but he was probably just waiting for the right opportunity to size up his next score, so to speak.
Exactly. And if you look at it, I'm not sure which creature it was, that creature that has the kind of face like a parakeet or something like that. He got his eye shot. And then like when they got onto Port Borgos, they were actually working on his eye. So it seemed like it was maybe a time span of maybe a week from what happened on the first episode until the second or third episode. So no, second episode. So I mean, I don't think a lot of time has passed. It made it seem like it was a long time ago, but so this was just recent. So he's in the Briggs now, so he's with the kids.
Yeah, I'm just refreshing now. Okay, so it's up.
Okay, let me get this.
I just refreshed. It's up. There's no thumbnail though.
All right, let's go. Episode, yeah, 3. So very interesting as an what's that? Astrogration problem. The name of the episode.
Yeah, very very interesting as an
That's a very word. That's interesting word right there.
a mysterious stranger offers to help our heroes, which I'm assuming is just continuing off where we left off with Jod, right?
And we got the owl creature right there.
Yeah, see, mine's not showing a thumbnail. Yours has a
Yeah,
thumbnail.
I have a thumbnail. Yeah.
I don't. I'm gonna refresh again.
Yeah, it
Let me
has
see
the
here. Yeah,
it
there we
has the
go.
owl
Yeah, so we
creature.
do. Yeah, the what's his name? Kym. Khym. That's the character here in Funko form. There. That's the character's name. Kym.
I hope I don't have commercials because I already pretty much upgraded.
Yeah. Well. All right. So we'll go into this. So how does this work again? Let me just.
It was the first time, everybody.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna have to click the thumbnail at the same time. For anyone who's watching along with us as well, we'll have to click it at the same time. So are you ready, Eric? We'll do 3, 2, 1, and then play, and we'll both hit play at the same time.
So I already clicked on the thumbnail. It took me directly to right where it says Disney Plus Original. So I pretty much paused it right there.
Okay.
So you can go ahead and click on that, and then it'll take you directly to the Disney Plus, and you'll be right at the Disney Plus Original screen.
Okay. All right. Ready? 3,
Yep.
2, 1, play.
All right. So this is pretty much a recap.
Yeah.
I'm loving it. SM33. Great character. That was funny. That was a funny scene with it. Pirates vomiting. Where are you at right now, Chris?
Still doing
Brutus?
the yeah.
Okay, he's levitating the key.
Okay, all right, here we go.
Lucasfilm, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Put this on full screen. Let me dim this light down a little.
So this looks like we're back on at Adam.
At Adam. It looked like the father wasn't very much worried about what happened to his son. I mean, he was running through the,
Yeah.
He was running through the forest.
All the parents, it looks like.
The kids. They'll report it soon. We keep going in circles. What worries me is that we lost the signal to KB's life monitor. When I was a girl, my friends and I would run away. The safety droids always found us eventually.
See how the safety droids always pretty much controlling what they do. Supervisor, huh?
Here we go.
Your children are on a starship that has illegally exited the barrier.
What?
Is the supervisor going to contact the Republic for help? Because the
Supervisor.
starship is outside the barrier, the supervisor is unable to risk any contact.
I'm submitting a petition for an immediate audience with the supervisor.
Everybody, please remain calm. Contact outside the barrier. traveled outside the direction of any violation.
Huh. They got a stronghold on that planet.
I like the music. Music's on
Yeah,
point.
the music is just brilliant. So we're on Port Borgo.
So he's using the Force again.
Oh,
Right?
wow.
So,
Okay.
How'd you do that?
Oh, that's cool.
Let's get to your ship.
We never agreed to give you a ride. What? So
That wasn't no setup either.
you could stay
Yeah,
the
so
whole time. What did you need our help for?
Without a ship, what use was freeing myself from the sand?
you got a point. You got a point.
it is.
The Force provided.
There's no chance on our planet if that's what you're after.
So what am I after?
Yeah, because he's a Jedi.
I like
You
the.
have no idea who he is.
Hmm.
He's a Jedi.
My name is Jordan Underwood.
No.
You are.
Nail him.
Now we know each other.
I still don't trust him.
Yeah, I mean he's saying all the right things though.
Yeah.
You know much of the Force.
So he's
Earth said they trust no one. This guy was in jail. So are we. Yeah, and he's got magic powers. So that means we can trust him? Jedis are the defenders of justice and keepers of peace in the galaxy. Everybody knows that.
keeper of peace, huh?
Now then, which direction? There are many living beings this way. That way is empty.
Great, let's go the empty way.
Easier to hide in the crowd than an empty corridor if one wants to.
Wait, hey!
Almost like a mini probe droid.
I guess Katie's
Mhm.
going first too.
The Force flows to us all.
Jawas are so far from their home.
Yeah.
Oh, poor Neil.
It's too easy.
I agree.
You're welcome.
Too easy.
You're welcome, huh?
Now, which of these ships is yours?
Well, okay, I think you should
I'm
know
telling you, man, he's got something that he made some kind of arrangement with the other pirates.
Technically, it shouldn't apply. It smells funny.
Can't smell as bad as. Wait,
Accent.
not that. Ready to kiss this rock goodbye?
Depends where we're going.
I have an old friend.
Old friend.
She's an expert on starlands, lost planets, that kind of thing.
Could it be Maz Kanata?
What about SM-33?
I don't know what.
Possibly.
He knows how to operate and repair the ship.
We'll be fine without him.
He saved us. Yeah, we need him.
We're not going back for Troy.
I thought the Jedi never left a man behind.
That's not
Or Morgan Elsbeth.
droid. Second, That's not a Jedi thing. The Jedi say.
If you don't go, I will. And me. We'll go together.
You try that. You'll be recaptured and back in the brig before you can say pass it.
You can do it, right? You can do anything. Yeah. You're a Jedi, right?
Cool.
Of course.
I'll do it. You stay.
What happened? Oh no. Having technical issues here. I'm not responding. Oh, great.
Right, safe. Not do anything. You don't want to blast off accidentally before I get back.
We should blast off before he gets back. What?
Yeah, I kind of lost my spot.
Oh,
Where you at
battle
right now?
droid. Look at that.
Come on, in the background. Oh, okay. Now I see the battle droid. No, that's the droid is that? That was from Jabba's palace, right?
The bridge is in danger. Quickly, I must save the bridge. We must go this way. I can't see.
Oh, they're going to the battle droid.
33. Might be. Depends who's asking. I'll take that as a yes.
Yep.
Where you
I
at,
knew
Chris?
it. I knew it. Captain Silva. Oh, a Geonosian.
Is that you? Oh, Brutus let you out.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm a little behind. I don't know how I got my screen paused for a bit. I don't know.
Yeah, Brutus ain't half the captain you were. You're the best skipper I ever had. How wide is it he decided to let you loose right before your trial? I let myself loose. I just might have finally found a big score.
There you go.
Talked of.
Right.
Oh, that's interesting. Wouldn't have nothing to do with those children what showed up, eh? Pockets full of sparkling dataries. You can't tell a soul you saw me, there's a good tip. Well, that's the real trick then, isn't it? Because I'd be remiss if I didn't report it to Captain Brutus. Let's call in the guards. Have a little chat.
All right. So where are you at right now, Chris? With the kids?
Yeah, with the kids. Yeah.
Okay.
Repulsive, tractable, magnets, mirrors, string, like really thin string. I'm just jealous. He just wants to steal our treasure. There is no treasure. He doesn't know that. As a friend, he can help us get home. And I vote that we take him, and so does Neil. Fine. The main KB vote is me. That's a tie, and tie goes to the captain, which is me. We're just kids, Vern. We can't do this on our own. Guys, look!
Let's go!
That slide.
Out of the way. Watch this. Things stuck on the fuel line. Okay, I'll try and snap it. It's very well by fuel line.
The heck is he doing? No. Dude, what a mess. Oh my god.
Hyperdrive. Take it, win!
Wait, but isn't it dangerous to go to hyperspace if we're tied to something?
But it worked.
Oh man. That was an awesome sequence right there.
Intruder aboard.
That's right. He's good. He's on our side. He saved us. And you. He's a Jedi.
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 You can trust him. He's taking us to his friend and help us find out.
Say I remember no at him.
Yeah, we know.
They're just looking at him. Oh, Neil's stomach.
Right. Clean this up. More than pulp.
I want that. There's enough for everyone. Sorry.
Well, there goes our answer right there. That's not their ship. That's not his ship.
Yeah.
We were speculating before. It's like, no.
Looking for something? Jedi. Or something. Well, we'll clean up around here.
Dude.
Give orders. Never mind who I am. What ship is this? Are these kids ready for man? I'll tell you what I know, and mark my words, for I will repeat them again. They're definitely from somewhere.
Cheers. You really think there is treasure back home? Or at Atten?
Yeah, right.
Maybe. Treasure has to do with the great work.
Great
What
work.
do you mean? Well, like, what does your mom do? She works in admin. Not an analyst. Yeah, mine too. So what? So what do they analyze? Something boring. Oh, money.
I better hide that.
Right?
Food was good,
Okay. Time to get some sleep.
but I'm not even tired.
That is a good question. So, what do they do on that planet?
Right?
The great work.
Something's fishy with it.
Mm-hmm. The supervisor. They cover
You
up.
do sleep, don't you?
It's unlikely you're telling the truth about being a Jedi.
I don't either.
Mm.
You don't trust me.
No.
I calculated the odds.
Everything in the galaxy can be calculated. Sometimes you have to trust your gut. You reach my friend's moon in a few hours. I suggest you get some rest.
Got me wondering who's her friend. See, if it was Maz Kanata, she can definitely see through his lies.
This moon is cold.
Warm up and start walking. Let's go.
Oh, it could be the owl character. What was the name of the game of that character? See, that's very ET right there. That
Yeah.
scene. So it's probably that owl character we saw in the thumbnail.
Yeah, it probably is.
What was the name of that character again?
Trust her.
Kime or Kim?
Time?
Not 100%.
Okay.
In the... She might stab us in the back. Not literally. Does that make sense? Never mind. You'll understand when you're old. Come on.
Read me?
Hmm.
Go ahead. It's him, all right. He's got a flock of children. Must be
Flock of
kidnapped.
children.
Poor things. Got to help them.
See?
Let's start patrol to make the
Must have kidnapped them. He's up to no good. He's always up to no good.
Yeah. Kim?
Now, who could that be knocking on my door?
Hello, Kim. It's me.
Crimson Jack. You're looking well. Very well. Crimson Jack? Who's that? Then you brought some children. Right, Jack. They aren't all yours, are they?
I know I left things in such a mess between us, but I couldn't show my face again until I brought you something really special.
In that case, how could I refuse such a dear and trusted friend?
Dead stream, youngling. All right.
Not this way. They just don't touch anyone.
Hi, Kim. place is great. I see you've been cleaning up.
Yes, my growing pleasure. Trinkets and trinkets with thousands of trinkets. There's 1,000 worlds.
She's a collector of sorts.
There's more than that. Get down to business.
Quiet,
Okay, yeah, the L character we're talking about.
children. What in the depths are you doing with him? Oh, this will never do.
He rescued us. He said you could show us the way home.
I got maps of every star in the galaxy and hyperspace bridge between them all. Where are you from, children?
Let me explain.
You've heard of it, right?
Okay, she would definitely know.
Yeah, she knows of it.
Wait, him? It's true. They're from an experience as an astrogation problem. No, my dear. You see, your home has been purposely hidden from the rest of the galaxy.
There you go.
There is no map to add it. No, this scroll
Huh.
depicts the jewels of the old republic. Planets and wonders kept hidden for their protection. Long ago, they were all destroyed, except for one. Now only remembered children's stories, pirate shanties, and rumors
Interesting.
by fools. But I always believed we need a map.
Give her the map.
Precisely. We'll search my archive by astronomical feature. Even if it takes all night long, we'll find your planet. Tell me, what makes your planet special in all the galaxy?
Nothing. It's totally boring.
Any nearby planets?
In school we learn about Coruscant and Alderaan.
Alderaan. It's the war, did you?
What war?
Fascinating.
Part of the great work is that we're supposed to stay inside the barrier.
Hmm.
Great work. Barrier. Tell me, what does this barrier look like?
You see it at night. It's cloudy, like a swirl.
Nebula gases. So that's how they hide it?
10,000 worlds.
Just narrow it down.
Oh, yes. Only 10,000 words.
10,000?
We'll carry on until we pick your little brains clean.
This is never going to work. But Fern, we've already eliminated 99.99%.
What? What's that symbol? Here, on your rucksack.
It's because I'm head of the class. My mom makes me wear it.
How nurse you will shoot and how to report the artifacts.
See, that sign was also on the wall inside there.
Yeah.
With
Our
the,
estimated
so
orbital parameters. They actually work. Yes,
it couldn't be just the name or the logo of the school.
so many parameters to run. It could take who knows how long.
I'd say you were stalling.
Oh, Crimson Jack. You don't trust me?
Observatory Moon coming.
Oh,
Who would it should be? Not in front of the children.
Observatory Moon, we're inbound. Kip, any update on Crimson
Cool.
Jack?
Children, Crimson Jack is a scoundrel. All he wants is your treasure. I called these X-Wings to help you.
oh,
I told you. Stay with me.
Aw.
Go ahead. Let's go. I've got the coordinates. Come on.
can't wait to see the X-Wings.
I'll be fine. But what are you going to do? I'll be Jack.
We saw those on the trailers, right? Or the posters.
What did he tell you? Trust your gut? Use your head. Get the truth. If you ever need help, you can call me.
There's the X-Wings there.
There you go.
Come on.
Wait, no, we're not going anywhere until you tell us the truth.
The truth is, you have no time for this.
Who are you? I wanted to call you Crimson Jack.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you the whole long story on the ship.
33.
Uh-oh.
It's a Jedi giving you trouble.
We are not going anywhere until you tell us who you are. Crimson Jack?
Well, you're not going anywhere without coordinates. Hey!
What a predicament for the kids.
You want to know who I am? Yeah? You want to know? I'll tell you. I'll tell you who I am. On the ship.
Tell us now. The truth.
The truth is, I'm just like you. Okay? I'm lost. I'm alone.
But you are a Jedi, right?
I never actually said that.
Wait, how do you make things wrong?
Listen, Kim's goons are not going to help you get home. But you and me, we want the same thing. Let's make a deal. I'll get you home. I'll do the right thing. Maybe get a little reward. We'll make a partnership.
Not partners. You work for us. Deal?
Nice.
Yeah, so it's like
Love it.
The so he's not a Jedi. We never said he was a Jedi. So what is he? Well, just force sensitive, but I don't know.
What do you think, Carson Teva in one of those X-Wings?
Yes, please.
Look at 33.
No! I'm a droid. I let you down every time.
That'd be cool. That'd be a nice little tie-in.
Come on, Carson.
To make the jump. Once we see daylight, we're gone. Neil, I need you to take the controls and evade their fire.
Neil?
We got control.
Just wiggle the controls a little bit.
You, with me.
You work for us. Neil even wanted to kill us.
Get in. Captain. Let's turn this fire
Gunners.
here. Just keep them
Yeah.
back.
Nice.
Oh yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, who's flying?
Hands off. Let me know when we're ready to jump.
Oh, nice. Nice use of dust. Okay. Okay, here's this.
Too risky with the kids inside.
Is it? Is it
Who
Carson
is
or
that?
no?
I can't
No.
tell.
Who is that?
I can't tell who it is. Oh, no,
Cliffhanger.
they didn't focus. They didn't focus enough. No, it wasn't Carson though. Looks
No.
much younger. All right, sweet. That was good
Cliffhanger
to-
again,
yeah.
right? Another cliffhanger.
Another cliffhanger. So now they blast off into, where were they heading to now? Just to get out of there, right? Pretty much.
Yeah.
They didn't set the coordinates, did they? To the new planet?
They put the coordinates in the computer.
Oh, okay. So they're heading that way, or supposedly.
We'll see.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, no. So Kim was a pretty cool character. She knows a lot about, like what do you say, astrology or whatever, her, mapping of the stars, and, so that's pretty neat that she got somebody there that was able to, pretty much pinpoint. Like I said, he was stalling, so that was pretty cool that she was calling the X-Wings.
When he first said that he has a friend and he said she, I thought Maz Kanata for sure.
Yeah,
but Kim, I agree. Kim's a cool character.
Yeah,
but I wanted Carson Teva. I wanted Carson Teva in that X-Wing.
So it's just pretty much just pretty much just a X-Wing fighter, but I mean nobody in particular. So
no,
but that'll be a nice little tie-in. But who knows? Maybe they'll bring him in later, Carson, for another episode. Maybe more towards Tatooine or something.
Yeah, quite a bit of stuff happened though, eh?
Yeah.
Like between them trying to escape from the spaceport there.
Oh my goodness!
You got the reveal that he is Captain Silvo, right? Because he had the first he had like the battle droid in that hallway when he's looking for SM-33, and then the Geonosian pirate who said Captain Silvo. So we got the confirmation it was Captain Silvo. So I think it's what you and I kind of thought the whole time, that he's just like he can use the Force, but like he's not a Jedi. He's just somebody who's trying to survive, waiting for his next big score, and that's what he was doing. Like he explained it. The show did a good job of explaining what it needed to, right? Like we were all wondering like who's Jawed, like if he can use the Force, why didn't he get out? He's like, well,
exactly.
What good is it if I don't have a ship, right? So he was waiting for the perfect opportunity. These kids come along, they're talking, they got a ship, they're hearing about the treasure, so
I like
now
the fact that
perfect opportunity.
KB's not afraid to speak her mind now. She's
asking
tough questions. Like typically kids won't do that, but she went up straight up and asked him.
KB
right?
is KB's onto him. Wim and Neil are just like, hey, let's trust him. He's got these powers. Let's trust him.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. I mean, the mess that they made, like he's gonna owe a lot of bad pirates a lot of credits. The mess that they did. So that's pretty neat.
But now he's got 3 names now. He's got Jawed Wood. He's got Crimson Jack, and he's got Captain Silvo.
Yes.
So
that's what I said. He was going by several names, like the story.
Several names, yeah. It seems like Captain or Crimson Jack is like the one the Republic knows him as. They're after him as Crimson Jack, right? So
the suit said that he's a pirate, so that perfect name for a pirate.
So I bet you Jawd's his actual name. I bet you Jawed Wood is his actual name. So what do you think? Do you think next episode we get a flashback then of him explaining like, oh, this is who I am?
We may get that, but I'm not 100% sure. Like where are they going to go to right now? So maybe if we get some time to squeeze that in, that'd be okay. But yeah, we need more. We need to know more about his background. So that's good that they brought flushed some of this stuff out.
Yeah,
a lot of the questions we were asking, pretty much, he was answering them straight up. So no, that's cool.
Yeah, I enjoyed it, and again, ended on a cliffhanger.
So how would you rate this episode?
I would say a 9.
9.
I would say a 9. Yeah, what do you think?
Yeah, I think about a 9. Also, I think the last episode was a 9. The first one was 8.5.
Yeah, but like they keep dropping these little nuggets of information that are teasing, like they know we're wondering about all this stuff, like Jawed and at Aden, right? And they're giving us little bits at a time. So now we know at Aden has been like hidden from the rest of the galaxy. It's got this treasure on it supposedly, right? It was
So
part
Flush-
of these other systems, these other planets
Mhm.
that all got destroyed except at Aten.
There was about 6 planets that were.
Yeah.
So there was only
I'm
one
gonna have
that's
to give
left.
I'm gonna have to give it another watch though,
Yeah.
and see what I missed. But I like how they brought in all this other stuff, right? Like they had the battle droid, the
Mhm.
Geonosian pirate from the prequel. So you're bringing stuff in from other stuff, right? Like other Star Wars content, which is great.
Yeah.
I
No,
love
and
that.
then some of the was it the droid from the
Yeah, from
was
Jabba's
it
palace. That's right.
Jabba's palace? Yeah.
The torture droid. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
I don't know, man. It was a good episode.
yeah. I enjoyed it.
And we got a lot of answers, pretty much questions. So questions answered. So it's like these were like pretty much what everybody was speculating, that maybe we're going to get some of this revealed later, but this came to us early in the 3rd episode. That's great.
Yeah.
So it's like, what
Yeah.
else are you gonna surprise us with later?
And what did Wim mention, or Kim mention about the symbol on Fern's jacket there, that it had something to do with the Old Republic or something?
Yeah, I didn't catch all of it. I was having some technical issues, but I think how they broke it down is pretty much how they got, I guess, more coordinates or whatever, or pretty much
Yeah,
more detail.
I'm gonna have to give it another watch here.
When they broke it down. So yeah, some about that about the emblem. So yeah, and it was on the statue,
The school too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, it had to be something like really meaningful. So that's good that we got some information on that too. So that definitely is a good we'll be good to go back and revisit that, especially that part right there. What it was like a little talking about that, the symbol.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Well, we have to wait a whole other week for the next episode now. Unfortunately.
Yes, unfortunately. But
I think overall a really good episode. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna have to watch it and try and see the things that I missed during this watch, because every time you watch this stuff, you catch something different, right?
Yeah, and of course I'm watching it on the laptop, so I want to watch it on big screen TV.
Yeah, on the big screen. Exactly. Exactly. So.
No, it was a good episode, man.
This was fun. This was fun.
This was fun.
Let us know in the comments if you're watching this on the replay. Let us know if you want to see us do this again for the rest of the episodes, and talk, like, do a little bit of a recap after each episode as well. So, but I think this that'll do it for this episode of Rebel Rewind. Eric, it's been a pleasure as always.
Awesome episode, Chris. This was fun.
Yeah, thanks everyone in the chat for joining us, and we'll see everyone next week.
All right.